Alright, so we have the Mantis system, just doing some trigger presses from 18 yards. I'm not working on bullseye accuracy, so I'm not going to be shooting super slow, but I'm not going to be shooting crazy fast either. We'll select open training and we'll start. So that was 10 rounds. So I got a 94, oh wait a minute, a 90, a 95, a 87, 96, 94, 89, 83, 92, a 64, and an 80 with an 87, which is not really good. Average of 88, which is, in my opinion, for me, it's horrible. I want to be in the upper to mid 90s, mid to upper 90s, so we need to just keep working on that. Let's see, which one was my worst one? So let's go to the 66. And see on the 66 what it looked like. Where are we at? Where is it? There we go. Oh, 64, I'm sorry, even worse. All right, so if you're not familiar, the blue line is me aiming, yellow line is during the trigger press, and the red line is what happens when the gun actually goes off. So you can see, and I'll press play. I don't know if you can see this or not. See, I'm aiming in the circle, down a little low. All right, it gets back in the center. As soon as it got back in the center, you see my yellow start. So I started pressing my trigger, but as I'm pressing, I'm actually healing, so I'm pushing the gun up. Gun goes off much higher than where I was aiming, and then it dips back down in recoil. Let's compare that with my, I don't know which one was my highest score. I think that 96 might have been my highest score. All right, so let's compare that with the 96. So I'm aiming, looking where I want to aim, aiming. All right, as soon as it gets in the center again, I'm good. Start prepping my trigger. On this one, I went the other way after recoil, ended up pushing the gun down, but during the trigger press, it was pure. So let's go down and see what our target actually looks like. Again, 10 rounds, and we're at 18 yards. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then another one probably high here, 10. So 1, 2 out, and 8 in. And 4 of them kind of centered up and the rest high, but that kind of looked at the problem I was having earlier when I'm pushing the gun up. So let's run that back again and see if we can improve on that. So most of those hits are high in the circle. 1 on the paper and 1 out. So we had 9 on paper, 8 in the circle. We'll restart the drill and see if when we get down there, we have 8 in the circle now. Let's see if we can finish with 18 in the circle. Start the drill. Go back. Scores. All right, so last time I was healing, meaning I'm pressing into the grip, which makes the front of the gun lift. Let's see if I can keep some consistent grip pressure as I'm prepping and pressing the trigger. We can get some better scores maybe this time. All right, here we go. Saw me dip on the last one. I didn't have my wrist locked. So we had an 89, so this group is much worse. So we have an 89, a 90, a 73, a 81, 81 again, 83, 87, 82, 86, 95. So the last one, my average was an 88, so this one was an 85. So I didn't have the low 60 on this one, but the rest of mine were kind of in the 80s, which I definitely do not want to be. So let's go down and see what our target looks like. Again, we had 8 in the circle, 1 high, Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those, we'll count those 8 from the last time and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 8 more in the circle and then 2 more up here. So 8 in the circle and 2 high. So I'm gonna put another target up and we'll run that drill one more time. A final 10. Alright, so last mag of 10, we'll stop this, reset, and start again. Get a couple dry fires in.
88. 93.
Alright, so I didn't want that to register, but we'll... Alright. So we'll load up. And we'll get our last 10 before we get out of here. Alright, so we're back to 88 again. So no 90s tonight. I don't feel like loading any more ammo. So we had an 88, a 79, which is no bueno. So we're shooting at about a little sub-second split. So 88, 79, 91, 90, a 92, a 91, an 84, a 90, a 95, and 84. So this is technically my best group. I just had a couple of outliers. So I had a handful of 90s, but we still need to be much higher. So see, I'm still doing the opposite of what my normal issue is, which is normally not locking my wrist. I'm locking it, but I'm also squeezing a little too hard, which is called healing, which makes the front of the gun go up. All right, so let's go down and look at our target. So this one was a fresh target. Oh shit, so this is ugly. All of my hits are high. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5 in the circle. 2 outside and the rest are here. Stop, reset, start, and we'll get 10 rounds so we can get 10 hits. So my score on that one was 75, no bueno. So 92, 82, 92, 93, 97, 72, 69, 91, and then a couple 70, 74, and 75. So I had some trigger presses. I actually had my best trigger presses on that one, but then it balanced out because then I had some really bad ones in the 70s. So let's go down and see what our target looks like. I'm not loading any more mags for real this time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and maybe one high. So we got 9 in. We're gonna call it a day on that one.
Give me the 14, when it's 14, we kill 14, what you know about? AR-15, the class 16, when you know the start steam.